Hey there, hi there, ho there. Well, hello, Oshun. When I tell you today has been such a odd string of events, boy, I'm Black Panther. So hopefully you guys have had a very fun 11/11. Um, it's oh, it's just been a doozy. I have not uploaded my earlier TikToks when I was crying and shit. But you'll get that later. I also checked my shirt and my makeup still looks good, kinda. I ain't cried most of it off. Alright, Holy Spirit, angels, and ancestors, y'all. Actually, I'm not gonna use this deck. See, that's what today's been. That's what today has been. Because I was like, I didn't want to really use this deck for one. And I was choosing to use it because I'm not very familiar with it. But I am not in that kind of mood. I don't need that kind of stimulation right now. I need to settle down. I need to settle down from my Walmart trip, from my snow ride, from it's been a day. It's been a goofy ass 11/11. Look, I'm sitting at Sheets, boy. I'm sitting at Sheets trying to put air in my tire for the third fucking time. The third time. The third time, right? And I'm like crying on a TikTok and I look over and I'm like, oh shit, what's going on? They got the fire truck blocking the road and everything. And I go on about my cry and I'm like, I look back over and I'm like, oh shit, because I see there's people on a float. My ear is doing a weird thing. There's people on a float, like a parade. And I was like, damn it, it's a Veterans Day. So shout out to all my veterans. We appreciate you. And I will send my texts out. I got to get this energy off my chest because it is very chaotic. It is very excited. It's like a dog happy to see its owner. Like I like and I just got the vision of my dog Ella. And poor baby, she is an excited peer. Like when she gets excited, she will pee everywhere and it's like I love you too, but also you just pit, you know. So and it's giving that kind of energy. Honestly, I'm a bit like I feel exhausted. Like I sat up and cried all night long cuz like I don't even know exactly what I was crying about now that I think about it. Boy, but I was bawling. I was bawling like full-fledged crying my eyes out, crying like and I can't even remember what I was crying about right now. That's hilarious. Well, if I remember, I'll tell you. So far, we have the storyteller with a deep breath. And that's so funny because that's so funny because I just took a deep breath. Like, and it's so look, so we're gonna take our time with this one, kids, because the universe has been playing in my face for the last hour and a half, and it started with me like I went outside to hit my vape and prep like woosah before I started on my reads, right? And I I was finishing up a TikTok I was watching, and then I was like, all right, Lord, I'm gonna clear out my shuffle on my Pandora, and then let's talk about it. What we talk about? What's the energy? What's the vibes today? Cause like today, I need to start from the beginning to the end, and I don't want to do that right now. And first fucking song that played was like, hold on, give me a second. was like some crazy. Oh, it was a love song. Like all the songs that played was straight love, and I was like, it was Backyard Boy, and I said, "What?" Cause I remembered this. I remembered the summer when Backyard Boy came out, and I was like, that was such a cute little summer. It was like, well, okay, I remember the summer that I started listening to it, so it was like summer of 22ish. Yeah, summer of 22ish is when I started listening to it. 21, 20, 21, 22ish. Anyways, and I was thinking about that time, and I was like, ah, 3:16. So John 3:16, that Bible verse, is significant. Um, but nonetheless, I was thinking about that, and I was like, oh, I was in such a cute little giddy energy, and I was like, now wait a minute, now what the fuck is this song talking about? And it was all the songs was nothing but love songs, and I was like, boy, you're playing with me. And it got so to the point to where I was like, it played Sweater Weather. Played Sweater Weather as I was sitting outside in the cold. And I was like, you know what? Okay. The Oracle's gift. I feel like I said, I feel like we're just toasting my ass today. So if we're just going to watch Alicia get her ass toasted on live, here we are. Even more so, a tall tale. So we are told. So we have the storyteller, the oracle's gift, and a tall tale. So maybe outside of my outside of what this has to do with me, and all these sirens are going on in the background. Okay, so maybe outside of whatever this has to do with me, that's a fire truck. That's two fire trucks. So fire trucks are significant. Oh, my fish died. My Rico fish, boy, my beta, he died. Hurt my feelings. Anyways, so this is giving your ability to prophesy, the ability to prophesy specifically for some reason is coming online, like your clairvoyant gifts, clair gifts. There's something to do with writing though, and it's so funny because I hear with this storyteller, that key, I literally have that key, and it was in one place. I had it in one place. And when I walked past, I'll cry. I don't know why. When I walked past my mantle yesterday, I noticed it was standing up on a candle. And I was like, that's not where it was, okay? And that's not there. I think you're picking up what I'm laying down. Anyways, this is a normal thing. Me and my house fuck with each other. Apparently. Me and the inhabitants of my house fuck with each other a lot. But nonetheless, oh yeah, last night. Oh, listen, and I promise we will get to the fucking cards. But this is so significant too. Boy, listen, last night I'm dog out crying in my feels, in my bag, Sandy, in my bag. So Sandy is significant, or sand. But nonetheless, I'm crying, and like I just see a shadow. It was like a figure. Like I swear to God, it was a figure. Like a person standing there with clothes. Like I could just see orange energy standing there in the shape of a person, and I was like, well, hey there. And I kept on fucking crying. Because, like, I ain't got time to fucking... I didn't have time to entertain that shit, too. Because, like, at this point, I don't even care. I don't even care. I'm crying. go to another part. Part 2 of me rambling. Okay, so like after I said, hey, and I'm not dealing with this right now, to the damn orange shadowy figure in the fucking doorway in the midst of my damn cry sesh last night, I was just like, and it was just like such a range of emotions, boy, and like, yeah, some of the things were resonating for me, but it was like outside rain coming in and just such a weird, I don't even know the words. Oh, I'm supposed to be doing something. When I tell you today's just been weird. I was in the midst of fixing yesterday's videos for YouTube because I didn't do it yesterday. I could have done it from my phone, but it just wasn't working. It works better when I do it from the computer to upload it to YouTube and like do my little editing and stuff. Anyways, I was crying last night and I was just pouring. Please be so for real right now. Please be so for real. Okay, anyways, we're just gonna do this for a second. You can't really see me, I don't guess. But nonetheless, I'm sitting here crying and talking and like pouring, not, yeah, I was talking shit, honestly, to the damn Lord because like, bro, you want me to be soft and all these other things, but you got me in some of the hardest motherfucking situations and shit. Like, how can I'm raw, son. My feelings are raw. I have no other choice but to be soft right now, you know? And I was so fucking frustrated and I was so sad. And I was like letting myself know like it was okay to be so upset and so frustrated and I was so goofy because I didn't even feel comfortable enough to be sad about it. I was still trying to like, I didn't even feel comfortable enough to be completely sad because at the same time I had to make sure I didn't spiral. I had to make sure that I was like not fucking spiraling because I will spiral, you know? And it was so crazy because I'm like, and I sat there and I was realizing it's like, damn, I can't even have a real fucking breakdown effectively. Like, I can't even have a full-fledged fucking breakdown because I walk such an isolated path. And it's not honest. It's honest to God, not because I want to. It's not because I want to. It's just because that's just how shit has gone for me. And obviously I want that shit to change. But, you know, until things do. Hold on one second. Apparently I'm just telling you a tall tale. And this is my gift. It's so funny because last night I was on one last night, on one and a half. Like this, we're just gonna talk because like we got cards. You saw the cards. But last night I'm sitting there in a shower and I don't even know how to describe this, but it was like the energy of the oracles of Delphi was coming into the scene, and it was so weird because like they laid in water, you know, from what I gather, but that's stagnant, that's not living essentially. And I was thinking about like I don't even know the words. I had it, then I lost it. Like this is so goofy. It's so goofy. I guess I'm not meant to share that part, but it was like I was just thinking about how those waters were stagnant, and I can imagine how because they were prophesying from stagnant waters, how that could lead to more stagnancy. And this is no shade, no tea to like them, because without them we would be nowhere. Um, but it was just that realization that of like how I will get downloads in the shower and I will channel in the shower, and it's such a experience because I don't even know how to describe said experience, but it is such an experience because like this it just comes in waves and waves and waves, and I don't know half the time if it's mine or if it's yours or this one and it's that one. And it's like sometimes I do know it's mine, and other times like I know it's mine and everybody else's. And it's been really fun here recently to just tune into what's been mine. And I think that's why I haven't really popped out so much with very many of the written oracle messages, um, written channel messages, because they have been on some very personal things. And like I said, I love y'all, but I don't love y'all that fucking much. Just to keep it 1,000. Um, but nonetheless, it's just weird. It's quit slamming my damn doors. Kids, slam my damn doors. Actually, don't slam my doors. That's what I'm fussing about. Anyways, how we doing today? How's y'all's 11/11? What else do I need to talk to him about, Lord? Because obviously you got me wanting to talk to him about something. Um, and it's so funny because now I actually do. There is something that's popping into my mind. I'm just trying to figure out what exactly it is. Um, that's goofy. I have been asking the Lord for retirement, right? And I realized today that I don't think I really want retirement. I think what I really wanted and want, like, because I was big and I was like, Lord, I just want retirement. Like, and when now in thinking about it, I wanted retirement from the spiritual game, the spiritual war, you know. It's tough. I've been on, and I don't give a fuck if you believe me or not. I've been on these fucking front lines. I had my first existential crisis 1999 leading into 2000, like literally that night I'm crying in the mirror talking about some I don't want to die, Lord. I want to grow up and live and have kids. All this at fucking 7 years old, six, And then on top of that, like I had, let's see, uh, yeah, I was 7. Yeah, I was 7. Yeah, I was 7. Or getting ready to turn 7. Because the 8th. But nonetheless, um, near-death experience in 2011. Yeah. And let's not forget all the fucking trauma in between them fucking years. But I really don't want to talk about that. At least not right now. Uh, yeah, damn, I done ran out 10 minutes again. But nonetheless, I don't, I was asking for something that I really didn't want. And I realize now it was an attack, if you will, on my calling, my purpose, and I see it now. confirmation. Um, yeah, so, and I realized how it was honestly just me being tired of doing the same thing over and over and over again, completing the same cycles, doing the same loops, different characters, same loops. And honestly, that is what I'm retiring from. I'm saying no more. The this, the that, because I see it now. Like I was almost disgusted with myself, how clear I saw myself, but not like mad disgusted, but like hurt. I just the realization. And it's so funny that I can only say the realizations I was having because I cannot remember exactly. I cannot remember what was going on and what I was talking about, but I feel it in my gut. I feel it so deep in my gut. And I know that shit rocked me, you know. But I realize I don't really want retirement. I just wanted to stop doing the same loops. So, in order to not do the same loops, you eventually got to acknowledge the loop, right? And I like to call myself, I like to, yeah, thank you. I like to think that last night's, whatever the fuck that was me closing, yeah, thank you for that confirmation because I kept typing, like I'm labeling my files, and yesterday's date for today's like okay, anyways, um yeah, so oh well, I'm still whatever. Obviously it can't be changed because I'm still in the middle of recording it. Oh, but I was the one who was trying to change it. See, is that goofy shit? Anyways, what else do I talk to you? What else do I tell you? I was like, I had a cup of coffee this morning. Actually, I had 2 cups of coffee this morning. Okay, well, I'm going to close this out and then I'm going to start a whole nother reading. I'll actually do a reading rather than a rant. But I guess this is like a channel. Maybe this will help somebody. I don't know. Oh, but yesterday, watch my damn YouTube videos, apparently. Go to my YouTube and watch those videos. But, yesterday I found this. It says best day ever. And I was like, okay, Lord. Okay. Okay. But because I didn't get it and I still don't get it. Um, but there's such a fucking goofy ass, I don't know. I have such a goofy energy and air about me, or maybe, I don't even know if it's mine at this point. I'm just giggling along with it. Because, like, it's funny. It's, I don't want to say it's aloof. It's just like, I don't even know. I don't even know how to describe it. It's just goofy as hell. That's how to describe it. Okay, I'll talk to you guys in another video. I will actually do a tarot read. I'll actually do a tarot read rather than a that. But thanks for listening. Now there's lo-fi playing in my living room all of a sudden. Okay, I guess the channel's ready and open. Here we go.